Hypnotized and displayed it. You know the heart that you made it. And it's an art when I draw, you should save it. Download it on your playlist. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Till it's already too late. It's upon us and it's doomsday. As I flex where the winners at. Cause I start where they finish at. I was running, I was supposed to make it. I'm the one that gets the closing statements. It's something more, inspiration. But it's nothing cause I'm good to take it. Really hoping that you lose. I'm really hoping that you choose. That I'm teaching like it's school. That I'm really about to use. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions. I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm aggression. I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
What are you doing? You've switched off completely. Get your mind back.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nicks the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember. Silence in return, that sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the Brontosaurus, and then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTD endorsement, but that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears the wire, my longing rapping the song.
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one. Riddick. Here comes Doctor. What a pleasure it is to be here. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Swing and a miss with that left hook. jab to the body. Fundamentals always help. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Let's reset. Forget about the round. It was a bad round, but we don't...
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good work out there.
You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes. I need to go back.
I'm missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't win it back into the fight.
Get back out there and win the round. You've done all that work all the way through camp.
And there's the bell for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
These punches coming from every angle. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. On to the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bo in that last round.
That's it.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Good counter punch. He threw a punch and just got countered. Can't land the jab there. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bo in that last round. And there's the bell for round 5. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter shot lands. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch, counter punch. Like to see more jabs. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bo in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Every second.
Right.
On to the 6th round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
The perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
This fight has a real good flow to it. He threw a punch and just got countered. He threw a punch and just got countered. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Bo in that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. Off back their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations you've just...
And Big Daddy goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Beautiful counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Bo and that.
You completely switched up.
And we enter the 8th round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Swing and a miss with the jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
Another one, another gun. All day and just what have I become? No chance, I'm still what they waiting for. No brain on stage, we ain't here before. Hold on too much, gotta let it go. No pain on my feet, ain't involved. No call, no show, I ain't really gone. Too late to say I was there wrong. Going out the way for that.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's do it. One, two, three, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
Okay, now you're switching off.
Hands back. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and you continue.
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. That's his round. Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Just keep him on the end of your...
I need you to focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you?
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Very.
There and win the round. Get back behind the jab. Basics. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
Hey, good work out there, kid. That jab's looking nice. Those
Mix him back together and go out there and put it back on him this round.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight, kid. Great round.
And he's going to be confident now.
Let's go. One, two, three, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
What was that? What are you doing? Do you want to win this fight? I need you to go back out.
Let's fight. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You all right?
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through. Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down.
Let's do it.
Come on, switch on. Switch on.
Do your pitches.
don't lose.
They could have picked any venue in the world. Sugar Ray.
This bout is scheduled.
A lot of trash talk. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Good punch. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches. The punches actually echo. If you're that fighter coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Straight right just misses. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The jab not finding its target. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
These are my kind of fights, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Desperation mode here. Gonna need a...
He's switching off.
And there's the bell for round two. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Upstairs. Nice counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Catch and shoot. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And Sugar is in trouble. Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me the floor.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Well, now it's about getting back to the...
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. The bell rings, and we start the third. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head through.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That jab doesn't score. These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. There's a scoring blow. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do... Here we go to the fourth round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That was almost a 10.
Switch on.
Time for the fifth round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Can't find a home for that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. energy and endurance are... Hold that thought! Sugar Ray's in trouble! Down goes Sugar Ray Leonard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's see how the game plan... Let's start the 6th. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect punch. And he scores with the counter. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Beautiful counter punch. Good counter punching. And Sugar Ray is rocked. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And he scores with the counter. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed. Sugar Ray is down on the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it.
Now what we gonna do right here is settle the score. Look around you. We got a whole room full of monsters. We gonna shut it down like this. Let's go.
I'm Sugar Terrence.
This bout is scheduled for
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Right hand, right on point. The straight right just misses. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
God, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. You're that fighter coming in, and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere. You know the pressure is going to be on.
They exchange punches. And he misses with that jab. Halfway through the round. Hold that thought! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Looks like trouble was averted.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Nice defense on that hook. Good counter punching. Nice counter shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Tell about Robinson. There's the bell for round two. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
A perfect counter shot. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Card, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
The straight right just misses. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Nice idea, and that hook lands. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? see. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson.
Come on, switch on.
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter shot lands. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. How about that time counter shot? You'd like to see more jabs. Perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. Trouble. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that round. There's the bell to start round 4. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. He wanted action, and they are delivering. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Can't find a home in that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Robinson in that last round. On to the 5th we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Those counter punches have to hurt. The courage on display here is incredible. That jab won't score. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
They're a big underdog, but they're coming out swinging. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that. And there's the bell to start round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice counter shot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Counter punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson.
He switched up completely.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw it.
Shut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You all right?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That jab doesn't score. That counter shot lands. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Robinson.
What are you doing?
There's the bell to start round 8. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, when you're coming back from that, that's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Well done with that counter shot. That's another scoring shot. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Just missed with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Some might have thought the fight a little...
Just